Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am tonight's entertainment. I only have one question. What's in this care package? Let's see. I've got new shoes. Bespoke shoes, custom made. Some envelopes and stamps. My scarf. And some goodies. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, good evening, guys. There's something I'm dying to talk about right now, and that is microaggressions. So in my time in DC so far, the first 2 weeks I hadn't really noticed anything really different living and working in the city, but today just was full of microaggressions. So this morning, when I entered the metro, I don't know, I've never seen so many white people look at me, and me noticing that. I'm being honest. It made me really uncomfortable, because I don't know, is it just there's only 4% Asians in this city, and the way I present myself, you know, are they not expecting that?
Endangered species. You're not endangered species.
I'm an endangered species.
Endangered species overall. You're not even endangered. What the fuck, dude? China's the population of one. We're an endangered species in DC. You're endangered for shit, dude. They're not trying to keep you alive here in DC. Alright.
Well,
they want you out or dead. That's
well,
it.
Jackie does have a point, like...
We only have 4%.
Oh, okay. We're endangered species too. Mexicans. The Latinos are endangered.
Yeah, but consider it as... You know, maybe white people have more of a connection with Latino people because they were once considered white.
What the fuck are you using that against me? You bitch.
I'm not using it.
You bitch. You used what I said last time. You
But why do census takers always ask, are you Hispanic or not Hispanic? They always categorize some Latinos in the white category.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, my point is, I think these microaggressions are really screwed up, and it makes me uncomfortable. And there's one instance yesterday at the National Air and Space Museum, when Jackie and I were walking around, this old white dude that I kept seeing around the museum, he kept staring at me, and there was one instance where I just felt like I wanted to go up to him and ask him, "Excuse me, sir, what are you looking at? If you can't stop looking, I'm gonna have a problem."
Yeah, you just don't complain because you're too handsome. You're too handsome.
Oh.
I know, I present myself rather... how do you want to put it?
Maybe this girl stare for the longest time today, maybe like 10 seconds. She looked at me, she's like, "Wait, what are you looking at?" "Oh, no, I like your purple beanie." I just thought it was cool. It looks like Barney a little bit, but you know, that's it.
I think the racial divide in this part of the country is really forcing me to take my own race into account. Like, Luis had an experience where this black man was following him, and he was asking for money. Luis didn't give him any, but, you know, the black guy was saying, you know, "We're both colored people. Why aren't you helping me out?" Or along those lines, you know. And that specific racial divide, you know, we're getting the aggression from a lower racial hierarchical group, and then the aggression from the top, from white people. It just makes me really uncomfortable in having to be tugged from both extremes. Anything to add in? On the metro ride home tonight, one of my ear mitts fell off, and it rolled down the metro, the aisle where someone was seated, and she was white. She looked at me. She looked at my ear mitt. she looked away and she didn't pick it up for me as I walked towards it. It had to take a black lady to bend down and pick it up for me as the train started moving and handed it to me.
Well, it might be a problem.
I don't know what to say. It just pisses me off. Maybe I'm just also in a bad mood, but it's really making me uncomfortable, and I want to know what can I do to, I don't know, not notice, not.
I'll punch you back tomorrow.
Well,
Should I be aggressive myself?
I guess we just need to have another MLK Asian version.
We already do. His name's Ho Chi Minh.
That's different.
No. Bitch, read his speeches. You already know this guy. I'm like, so. Ho Chi Minh. Let's see. And if you're saying Mexico, we have Cesar Chavez for this shit, right? So, wait. He was born in my hometown.
I don't know. I just don't like the racial climate here. I need more of diversity. I miss California for that.
Yeah. The opposite of California.
Exactly. I grew up with the diverse community. Asians, Latinos. Not many black people in California, though.
Yeah. That's what the opposite.
Racially liberal whites in California. That's fine.
Well, it's probably they just live in their own world. There's no one, never want to accept us.
Yeah, I think that's why. Well, I think that's why people should get out in the world and see differences, learn about what's out there. I'm doing that in this trip to DC. I'm learning.
You're recording.
I wasn't recording that.
Recording what you did. Okay.
It's all on me.
Okay.
My audience is talking to me, right, guys? Right?
Is that right? So cool.
For those of you who live in DC, I want to know, what are your opinions about the racial climate here, your experiences with microaggressions? So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'll comment any further things I can think of.
Just call this number.
I'll probably pull the middle finger like you did today. Some guy who was working at the cafeteria.
Last quarter, I was studying a lot of race and immigrant narratives and social movements, and so I'm really primed about race issues in this country. And as far as me, a Filipino American, I have to live with the stereotype of being a perpetual foreigner or a model minority, which is a myth for Asian Americans. It's unfair. It's unfair. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I will catch you tomorrow.